Hello everybody and welcome again to my channel. I recently bought the Insta 360 X3. There's a little thing I 3D printed for it to sit in. It's a lovely camera and I'm just getting to use and understand it. There is a lot to learn, but I've bought a GPS remote which enables you to overlay speed and other GPS data onto your videos, and it's also of course a remote. It's meant to be quite good. So this video is a little unboxing, my first thoughts on the remote. Right, I got mine from Amazon on next day delivery. It was 80 quid, which to be honest is quite a lot, but that seems to be the price of them. Let's get inside and see what we've got. A little bit of protective foam box. What do we got in here? I imagine that's the wrist bands. So you get this is one to go on the stealth selfie stick, and this is a wristwatch one to go on your wrist. Obviously, you get a little set of instructions which I imagine are terrible. I don't know, but they're tiny weeny little booklet. You get a USB-C charging lead. It's good now that things are charging by USB-C. USB-A was terrible. You had to be in the right direction. So a reasonable length USB-C charging lead. Then the actual remote itself, which is that. And it has this twist lock. So when you put it onto one of the wrist straps, you put it like that, pull it in, locate it, and then you can wear it on your wrist in whatever direction you want. Are you happy with that, Owen Doors? Just hold that there. Could be longer, that wrist strap. And then that's that there, and you can wear it in that direction and it locks into position. I presume one would wear it in that direction. That could be do with being a little bit longer, but I do hold it again, Owen Doors. I do want a little bit tighter.
Please.
Please hold it, please, yes. Probably won't wear the wrist strap, to be honest. Like that. I'll probably use this on the selfie stick, I suspect. So I'll tend to be using it. So there's that. Let's just take that out for a moment. Well, it holds well. When you see my reviews, you see how how difficult things can be. That coming out in there in a hurry, so we won't worry about that for now. So there we are for those bits. Right, let's see now how easy this is to pair first time. Getting it on the selfie stick with the little selfie stick wristband thing was okay. It wasn't too bad. Once it's on, I think that's pretty secure. I have to say, for most people in the Western world, that is too short for your wrist. But whether you'd have it on your wrist very much, I don't know. But for 80 quid, that could do a lot better and should be a lot longer. Anyway, the little booklet says how to pair it. So it says, press the power button on the remote, which is that one. I haven't charged it, so hopefully it's got some charge in it. And it hasn't. I think I better charge it first before I do this. So to charge it, you undo that little bit there. There's a hole there to charge it. So I'll now go and plug this in, or that side in, and put it on charge. Right, so we've charged it all up in that port there. I'll close that off. It took about an hour. So the pairing instructions, which I imagine you do the first time, it says press the power button on the remote to turn it on. So no, press it a bit long and hold it. Right, there we go. Insta 360. Then it says or press the shutter button to enter the settings. When you press the shutter button again to choose pair new. Pair new, I assume you press it. Connecting switch on the Insta 360. Which is booting up. Connecting. On the camera Bluetooth icon, we've got to go settings, I imagine. With a Bluetooth wake up on. Can't find it yet. Wi-Fi settings, USB mode, camera info. There's a remote button. Searching. That looks better. Insta 360 GPS remote. Remote connected. So it's now connected, and then if we press the button, then it started the camera, or it's woken up the camera, and if I do that, it started recording. And there you go. So that's how you pair it. And you set the red flashing light on here, which is good. Have we got the red flashing light on the camera? Yes, we have, which is good. And so if you press that, let's switch it off. So that's the basic pairing of the GPS remote. And now I'm going to have to work out how I get the GPS data into the video. Another little feature it's got, which I've just spotted, so which is very useful, switching that wake on Bluetooth on the camera. So the camera is now switched off. Obviously the remote is switched on, and it says camera disconnected. If you press the shutter button on the remote, and it says awakening camera. If you now look at the camera, it takes a little while. The camera's now woken up, so it's switched the camera on. If you just wait a little while, you'll get control here. Takes a while actually. Might be a bit long if you were in a hurry, to be honest, so might be better to just switch it on. There you go, and now you have control. If you want to change the settings on the camera, you just press this little button here, video, time shift, loop record, photo, video, back to video, and it was changing on here. As you see, it's on 360, so it's obviously you can do quite a bit with it. That's a power on, that's just jumpy through, charge, location. Now just to see how to get the GPS information. Right, once you switch the things back on, haven't been switched off, you have to press that shutter button twice to reconnect to the X3. What you also get in here is the battery level of the GPS remote and the battery level of the X3. It's gone off, which you can see is actually lower, so it needs recharging. But what I will show you, I have done a test with it and it has worked. So in order to get your GPS data on your video, what you do is you go to the Insta 360 app, you reconnect it, so join. Takes a little while to connect, I think, but I don't know that you do need the, let's stop that recording, you do need the GPS thing on, and then you go and you locate your video. So that's the video I took of the garden, so I'll click on that video and the GPS data is there, but it's because in stats I put all of these on. So I've selected speed, elevation, direction, total distance, slope and route. Now if I'd gone to a previous video, for example this one, put it on to 16.9, I'm still learning how to work this, there's no GPS data on there. If you hit stats, Right, I didn't, when I took this video, it didn't have GPS data. The GPS remote wasn't used. So all I'm saying is you take the video, if we take that one for example, put it on 16:9 and hit stats. There's no stats because I didn't move, but you would switch each one on. So there's speed, there's elevation, there's direction, there's total distance travelled, there's the slope, and there's the route. So that's how you work the GPS remote. It looks quite impressive. I'm quite pleased. Thank you for watching. Right, so we started the recording using the GPS remote. We're now going to see if it's actually picking up any GPS data in my garden. I've got a good GPS signal. Let's do a little bit of film and let's see what we get. There's the building site over the way. There's my solar panel, and there's the flag that needs replacing. I think that should do for this test bit. Let's run a little bit, see if it